Alright, good morning po mga chef.
Morning.
As early as now, we will call each other as chef. Bakit? To embrace our new profession and to make sure that this new journey na tatahakin natin is gonna be incorporated sa sarili natin. Kasi ang pagiging chef, kailangan may paniniwala sa sarili mo. If you really want to pursue this career, if you want to pursue this profession, you will have to believe to yourself first. And again, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Francis, Chef Francis Albano. Just to give you overview, I graduated Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, FTU. Although I don't like the career, so napunta ako dito sa food industry. It's my first time to work abroad here in Saudi way back 2016 when I first came here. And I was lucky enough to share my journey and my experience during ICCAHM na napunta ako dito because I was able to discover my passion in cooking. And also, not only in cooking, I was able to find new friends and family as well sa ICCAHM. So ICCAHM, welcome to ICCAHM again, and ICCAHM is not only a culinary school, this is also your second home. This is also where you can find your new set of friends. And with this, I would like to introduce you first the mission and vision of ICCAHM. And the reason I would like to introduce this is for you, enable for you to embrace ICCAHM. Dapat meron tayong deep knowledge kung ano ba yung mission natin and ano ba yung purpose natin, why we are all here. So our mission here in ICCAHM will provide a culturally competent culinary education, culinary art education for Filipinos in Jeddah KSA in all levels and disciplines with the objective of producing a world-class chefs. So we're not just here to cook. Cooking is different for being a culinary. Culinary, the chefs by itself. So that's our mission and also our objective. As of now, especially when we have our Korean workshop, it's not only Filipinos nationalities who are here. May mga ibang lahi din na nag-enroll for our Korean workshop for them to enhance their skills toward the culinary industry. And of course, our vision, this is the most important. Our vision, ano ba yung vision natin especially ng ICCAHM? Because ang vision is ito yung pinaka-core value ng isang organization. So whatever yung success na ma-achieve ng ICCAHM, that would be also, you are going to be part of it. So our vision, ICCAHM will be the leader and dominant provider of relevant, globally recognized culinary arts education for Filipinos in Jeddah, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. But of course, in a long-term goal, hindi lang naman ito yung gusto natin. We want also to invade culinary industry, not only here in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Probably 5 years from now, in Philippines, we will have our own school as well. So as you know, that especially in our country, it's very expensive to study culinary. You will need to spend $500,000 for you to get enrolled, and yung mentality na gusto ng ICCAHM na matanggal. Na ang culinary is not only for rich people, it's not only for socialite people, and it's not only for celebrity. This is for everyone to have their passion towards cooking and become a chef by profession, or if you want to establish your own restaurant as well someday, that's gonna be our main goal here. Dominant provider, ICCAHM is a well-known organization, non-profit organization here in Saudi now. So when we say dominant provider, we want that all students who graduated here in this organization will be a world-class chef. So gusto namin na whatever, halimbawa mapunta ka sa ibang restaurant here, if you notice, most of the restaurants here, they don't have executive chefs. Kukunting executive chefs na Pilipino. And yun yung isa sa bagay na, isa yun sa mga advocacy ni Master Chef Roger na I really admire about him. Because gusto niya gusto niya ma-visualize na pag pumunta ka sa ibang restaurant, there will be a Filipino chef. So, gusto natin na maging dominant tayo na ang ICCAHM by this organization will be able to produce world-class chefs. Hindi lang basta line cook, hindi lang basta, don't get me wrong, hindi ko minamaliit na if you're a line cook, but of course, we want all to grow as a person, correct? So, we want all to achieve something na magiging entitled sa sarili natin, and that would be one of the visions of ICCAHM. Did I answer your question now? Okay, sir. Thank you. And of course, excellence is our standard. So we're not just here to cook food, to produce, or to present good food, pleasing to the eye and to your palate, but also we want here that your brand as an ICCAHM student, that when they look at you, that you're graduate from ICCAHM, you will be one of the excellence chef. All right. So before we proceed, our main objective for today is to discuss or to have our food and safety. So food and safety, this is the most important part of our studying here in culinary because that's where our professionalism comes first. Okay, but of course I want you to I just added this for us to have a deep knowledge for how to become not only a good chef, to become a great chef. So first, what kind of skills do you need to be a chef? You have to be attention to detail. Cooking is a science, that's correct. Every ingredient and measurement must be exact, including ordering products or figuring out how long to cook certain items so that they're all plated at the same time. And a chef should have an eye for details such as measuring, heat control, portioning, sizing, precision, presentation, quality of the food that we are producing, and also supervising. These are for the kitchen manager that who would like to be in this kind of position. These are only an overview of how to become a chef. In the long term, while we're doing our sessions every week, we will be inserting this. Okay, so I just want you to have a short overview for this. Of course, a chef should also have a business sense. As you can see, Chef Ligaya is one of the owner of Boracay. So not only just being an owner, in order for you to become a business sense, you make sure that you also have a deeper knowledge when it comes to running a business. Okay, and also business acumen, computer skills, of course. Hindi lang naman tayo sa sorry.
Wala pa dito. Saan ka napunta doon?
Quality of food.
Doon sa quality.
Yes, of course. We're, just like what I've said earlier, we're not just producing pure quality food. Hindi lang basta masarap na pagkain. Importante dito yung pinatawag na healthy food. Kaya nga, ang being a chef is not only magaling magluto. You should have a deeper knowledge when it comes to diet. Of course, if you're working in a hospital, being a chef, hindi ka mag-serve ng, let's say for example, if your patient is, may problema sa puso, you need to be careful, you need to be keen what are yung tinatawag na nutritious food. Yes. And I just to make sure, I would set your expectation that this will be tackled before you graduate. So for 8 weeks of sessions, we will make sure that we will cover this. And even though we have a time pressure here, because here in ICCAHM, we want you to make sure that you will be hands-on. For me, as a chef, naniniwala ako na theory, there's a lot of way for you to learn by reading books, watching YouTube. But hands-on is the most important. Yung application. Even if you have a deep, magaling ka sa theory, but if you don't know how to execute, it's gonna be nothing. For me, But of course, all of us, we have our own paniniwala. Okay? But in order for you to become a great chef, and that is my goal as your lecturer, to make sure that you will be able to execute and provide quality food and healthy food as well. Chef, So, papadaanan lang natin to Kasi ito, we will insert this every session. Administrative, kasama din yung control labor cost. This will be very important. May i-discuss yan along the way ng ating training session. Food safety, which is today, we will cover this. Food service management, inventory management, and kitchen management, production selection. Of course, local foods. Diyan papasok yung tinatawag na cultural sensitivity natin as a chef. Here in ICCAHM, it's one thing na I really admire here. Yung mga, especially sa mga marketing team natin, they have their broad ideas how to make maging varieties yung ano natin, yung organization natin. So we last few weeks ago, we with our executive chef from Korean Consulate introduced the Korean workshop. So sa Korean workshop, they were able to enhance their skills and discover kung ano yung mga food na normally na kinakain lang natin siya before sa mga Korean restaurant and we don't know. This lang, sometimes masabi lang na, okay, I eat in Korean restaurant and this is it. But when they enrolled for a 2 days workshop, they were able to learn the cultural values, how to eat properly, the etiquette of eating Korean food. Kasi, di ba, sometimes kakain tayo sa, like, let's say for example, kakain tayo sa Japanese restaurant. We Filipino, we eat using either our hand or spoon and fork. But when we eat in a Japanese restaurant, especially sa mga tao na lang kumakain, mga Japanese, you need to eat chopstick when you eat noodles. Because if you're using fork when eating noodles, that's very offensive for them. But for us, it's okay because yun yung culture, yung na-nurture sa atin ng culture simula. And also for Italian, if you eat pasta, nasanay tayo na kumakain tayo ng pinito ng gamit. But few have this knowledge that when you eat proper pasta, you need to use spoon. Iikot mo ang, you will use the fork, ikot mo siya on the spoon and you eat it. That is the proper way for eating the pasta. So dito papasok yung mga proper etiquette ng eating and also using the cutlery. So we will cover this in a long run. Creativity, that would be experimenting, menu design, presentation, we will tackle this. And this is the most important, the culinary expertise. So the most important hard skill chefs need is an ability to cook, as well as knowledge of the kitchen. These broad skills includes a variety of smaller skills, including knife and tasting skills. So today for the culinary students, you will be able to learn how to properly holding the knife, how to properly cut, na hindi kayo masusugatan. Sorry. Okay, so we will
lang
teach
kaya
that. Yun yung parang pinaka basic foundation, yung parang basic foundation ng ating pagiging chef. Hindi mo matatawag sa sarili mo na chef ka kung even when you know, holding the knife, you don't know how to do it properly. So, marami akong nakikita, especially sa restaurant namin ng mga kitchen staff. I observe them how they hold the knives. But when I try to explain that's not the proper way, kaya ka nasusugatan. Ganun yun. And here in ICCAHM, we want you to, dala niyo yung brand nun. Ang pangit tingnan na ICCAHM to, gamit mo na ICCAHM, then you don't know how to use the knives properly. Okay? So, baking techniques also is part of being a chef. So, sa ibang sa ibang, kay Chef Jim ito, siyang ating executive, master chef ng baking. So, we will also, in culinary, specifically in culinary, you will be teaching how to properly cook by grilling and also presentation. And of course, being a chef should be able to make decisions quickly and efficiently. Kitchen is a very pressure environment. So, madalas mga chef mainitin ang ulo. Bakit? Based sa scientific study nila, ang mga chef papasok sa chiller, malamig, lalabas, papasok sa pupunta sa grill section, mainit. So nagkakaroon yun ng tinatawag dito na physical or probably nagkakaroon ng effect yun sa mga tinatawag dito sa natin, sa katawan natin, sa mga senses natin. That's why most of the chefs, pag nag-decision yan, yes is a yes and no is a no. Yun yun. Hindi kailangan maging fast-paced ang decision making. You cannot say na, okay, complain, okay. If you receive a complaint from your guest, you need to have a quick decision in how you will be able to resolve it properly. Okay? And of course, handle pressure, problem solving, dito pumapasok yung pag yung mahina ang benta, para ka magiging creative, para mapalakas mo yung benta ng restaurant, and take initiative. Motivational management style, a good chef will motivate those working in the kitchen. Chefs should be able to keep everyone. Take initiative, being a chef is also being a leader. So, if you are a chef, you need to be a role model to your colleagues, to your kitchen staff. So, kung, let's say for example, taking initiative, how to become a leader. Nakikita mo yung staff mo na busy yung restaurant nyo and you're just there, giving instruction, you're not doing anything. Do you think your colleagues will respect you? I don't think so. Even kahit hindi lang pagiging chef yan, I think in any field of career or profession, the most important here is yung taking initiative. Kasi ang when you take initiative is yung tinatawag na sa ating mga Pilipino, papupukpukin mo yung nail para bumaon. Hindi yung ganon.